This is lecture 40, or this is lecture 33 of the quadrant model. Crosses, moreover, we neither worship nor wish for. You indeed, who consecrate gods of wood, adore wooden crosses, perhaps as parts of your gods, for your very standards, as well as your banners and flags of your camp. What else are they but crosses, gilded and adorned? Your victorious trophies not only imitate the appearance of a simple cross, but also that of a man affixed to it. We assuredly see the sign of a cross naturally in the ship when it is carried along with swelling sails, when it glides forward with expanded oars, and when the military yoke is lifted up. It is a sign of a cross, and when a man adores God with a pure mind, with hands outstretched. Thus the signs of the cross either is sustained by a natural reason, or your own religion is formed with respect to it. Tertullian also responded to pagans making fun of Christians for worshiping a man on a cross by telling the pagans that the idols of the gods that they worship are cruciform as well. The image above is a depiction of Orpheus crucified. Psalm 22 is called the Psalm of the Cross. In the psalm, David says, my God, why hast thou forsaken me?" Jesus on the cross says the same words. Also, David describes himself as a worm, a reproach of men and despised of the people. David is on the run for his life, and he sees himself as a reproach of men and persecuted. Similarly, Jesus was perceived as a reproach of men and was crucified. Tav is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. The letter Tav in its pictographic form is a cross. The Tav is the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Messianic Jews find significance that the cross ends the alphabet, capping the alphabet off and finishing it. The gematria of vinegar is 400. The gematria of the letter Tav is 400. Jesus' death on the cross is finished with the drinking of vinegar in the Bible story. Esteemed rabbis have argued that the reason why there is 22 letters in the Hebrew alphabet is 22 is made up of the numbers 2 and 2. The rabbis say that the 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 is the letters of the Tetragrammaton. So that is why there are 22 letters in the Hebrew alphabet. Rabbi Yitzhak Kaduri was a renowned Jewish rabbi. Kaduri wrote manuscripts full of crosses on his deathbed. In Jewish tradition, drawing crosses is avoided. Genesis is called Bereshit, Genesis in Hebrew. The pictograph for each letter that spells Bereshit can be read as Son of God died by his own hand upon a cross. The word kaik comes from the Yiddish word kikale, which means little circle. Jews who arrived from Europe to Ellis Island were supposed to sign their names on entry forms. Jews who were illiterate were supposed to write X's, but a lot of those Jews refused to write X's because it looked similar to the cross. Instead, these Jews wrote circles. The Jews were called little circles, kikels. As a result, the slang term kaik emerged.